Hey, what's going on, world? This is your boy Elijah Morgano, the transformational speaker. I'm coming to y'all live this morning from Richmond, Virginia. I'm just grateful to be here. I'm just grateful to have another day on this earth, and I'm just trying to share everything that I've been learning over the past few years, the past few months. Share my experiences, and one of the things that I wanted to talk about there's a quote that I read a couple weeks ago by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he said, "The only person you're destined to become is the person that you decide to be." And that stuck out to me, man, because in all honesty, a lot of people growing up where I grew up, you don't have many options of being a millionaire or a billionaire, because no one's really around you showing you how to be a millionaire or billionaire. But when you start to step outside of where you're normally used to or what you're comfortable, you realize that being a millionaire or a billionaire is not hard. It's not something that's unattainable. You realize that $100,000 a year is not really a lot of money once you factor in the cost of living, children, and you want to be able to live life to the fullest. And what I mean by that is the things that make you happy. Like, do you enjoy sitting on the couch every night watching your favorite shows, or do you enjoy being able to go from here to California, or if you're in California, from California to New York, and not have to worry about your bank account? And it's just basically setting aside the couch potatoes from the millionaires. And I'm just going to give y'all a few tips. I'm not a millionaire yet, but I'm well on my way. I actually have millionaires in my circle. I listen to them on a daily basis. I converse with them, and I couldn't say this a year ago. I couldn't say that I actually knew somebody that made over $200,000 a year. And now I'm actually being mentored by somebody who their biggest bonus check has been $140,000 in a month. So that being said, like, they're leading me into this direction. God is leading me into the direction, and my awesome woman is leading me down this awesome path. So one of the first tips for the day is the same activities that take us from failure to survival would also take us from survival to success if we just keep doing them. And what I mean by that is, like, we've all lived paycheck to paycheck, and we've all had things come up. Or we took a couple days off, and then we kind of at the end of the month we scrounging to pay bills. That energy and that mode that you go into to go from struggling to get your bills taken care of, or go from struggling to get a gift for your child, if you still utilize that energy when you're not in a struggle mode, that can take you to success. It's just about doing it over and over on a consistent basis, to not when you're seeing instant gratification and still doing it, and then in turn it'll start to pay out for you. So the same thing that can take us from failure to survival mode can take us from survival mode to success. The second tip of the day is going to be 3 tips for y'all. The second tip of the day is basically, we already know how to do everything it would take to make us to make an outrageous success in our life. We see successful people on TV. They make books, they write books, they tell us how to do it. It's just about opening your mind and expanding yourself to kind of step outside of yourself. Take a few hours out of the day, instead of watching the reality TV. Take a few hours and read a book. Read 5 to 10 pages on a daily basis. 10 pages a day turns out to be 3,650 pages on a yearly basis, because there's 365 days a year. So that comes out to be about 12 different books. So if you can read 12 different books and soak that information and kind of put it to use, you can change your whole perspective on life. The next tip is, you have complete control over what direction that the rest of your life takes. And what I mean by that is, nobody can tell you what to do as an adult. Nobody has control over your life. And this is the thing, what I've learned, me being a Christian, what I've learned, my faith has gotten really, really strong. And I have conversation with the Lord on a regular basis. And anything that I ask for, he kind of makes it happen for me. It may not happen that day or the next day, but it happens. So knowing that you're going in the right direction, or you're headed down a positive path, and you're doing right by other people, and you're helping people, and you're sowing seeds, you have complete control over what you can accomplish. You just have to keep a mental mindset, to kind of continuously move along that path, because in all honesty, negativity and anger and fear and worry, they cut all that off at the crossroads. So know where you want to go in life, and also keep a positive mental state, and you'll be able to get there in time. And the last thing I want to tell y'all is that we all have a beach bum and a millionaire inside of us. What makes the difference between a beach bum and a millionaire, or a couch potato and a millionaire, is the fact that what they put the effort. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that quote again. The only person you're destined to become is the person that you decide to be. So let's all decide to be great people, and we can change this world. Once again, my name is Elijah Morgano. I want to leave y'all with my awesome quote: peace, or acronym for peace. That's positive energy activates constant elevation. Elijah Morgana out. Booyah!